Hello, and welcome to DJ's very own art stream. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's an art stream. I do art. We hang out. Hang out with me. Do art with me. Chat with me. Whatever you want, my friends. It would help if I knew what layer I was on. I'm not gonna lie. If I named my layers, that would be a start. Whippy. I want you. I do want you. Where art thou, DJ? DJ! No, I don't make sure any of my layers are named and separate. I only do that when there's a professor that requires it. I have fun with my scavenger hunts. You leave me and my scavenger hunts alone. Okay? I mean, I do name them when it comes to groups in big files. No. But doesn't matter. We got layer 123, layer 122, layer 128. Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. I can this one. It gets worse. Cuz I have one file that has like 5 projects on it. I'm at layer like 500 something. None of them are labeled. They're grouped, but they're not labeled. Yeah, layer 400, hold on. 474. We love it. We love layer 174. But they're grouped and named. And they're named and grouped inside as well. I desire chaos, okay? I thought you knew this. No, I am. Ah! You... Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. They are grouped and named. They are. For most part. Most part they're grouped and named. Like, oh, that one is. Oh, that one is. Oh, that one is. Ooh. Well, that one doesn't matter. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that one's not named, but. Ooh. For the most part. Well, I haven't used this file in a while, so I don't know. So, because I'm working on this one instead. Don't at me. And no, I will not change. I refuse to change. Change is yucky. Some of them are. But considering I primarily use this to find out which one I'm working on, the titles don't mean anything to me. Until we go into my one file that has all of these in them, and it's just untitled, untit. These are named. This is named. Yeah. But I myself after school is over because I will go through all of my things to clean it out. And I don't know what anything is. But at the same time, I can't be blamed. I just don't remember things. I will specifically name things that my professors have requested us to name them, and I will not remember what the hell it is. So don't come at me. Fun fact, actually, while we're on that topic, I cleaned out all my files from class projects and stuff. It was almost 60 gigabytes. That hurt my soul, and it took a while to do. Ugh. And then I sent the screenshot of it to my professor, and he was just like, whoops. Where the hell am I? It's fun times, you know? Well, they would have immediately gone into the garbage if it weren't for the fact that I didn't... Because in the recycle bin, it said it was only like 1,000 items, a little bit more, whatever, number doesn't matter. But then when I went to delete them, once it found all of the items to delete in the recycle bin, it was over 300,000 of them. And I got paranoid that it was deleting more than the recycle bin. So I was like, surely it can't take 1,000 and make it 300,000, right? No, it was. It was. So I had to restart the deleting process like 3 times so I could be absolutely sure it wasn't deleting anything from my computer that I didn't want deleted. It was a time. That was a fun evening, I will say so. Yeah, my computer was running noticeably much more well after the fact. Ooh, how is Ghost of Tsushima? I keep seeing clips of it and it looks so cool, and I saw that you can have like a fox friend of sorts. It looks really good. What's the fighting mechanic like? How does it feel? Oh, that's not what I want. I mean, if you wanna hop in a call, sure. Just be aware that you will be heard on stream as well. Another day, though. Another day. I love how it's been almost 10 minutes and I still have yet to put a single stroke on the canvas. Oh, you do want to call? Okay. Bet.
Bananas.
DJ!
What's up?
Hi. How you doing?
Howdy. I am doing pretty good.
That's good. It's been so long since I've spoken to you.
So long. Fair, yeah. The last time we chatted, we were playing.
You were torturing me with your Nemi build.
Bro, that wasn't even torture. Because for one, it wasn't a full squad, so I'm like, I was just meandering around.
I know! And that makes me even more afraid.
It's not that bad. All right,
I couldn't touch a gen. What do you mean it wasn't that bad?
Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad because for one, it was only 2 of you, and one of you was not even playing. Just ready to run.
I mean,
So I'm
I
like,
guess. I
I try to give you
suppose.
credit here. You can't be like, your build is bully.
I didn't say it was a bully build. I'm just saying it was miserable to play against.
That's a bully build.
No! Nuh-uh! Fine,
Yo,
it was a bully build. I couldn't even touch a gen for more than I don't know how long it takes. I was gonna say like 2 minutes, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's longer than it takes to do a gen. Less than? I don't know how long it takes to do gen. It's been a while, and I don't count.
Let's see. There's
Counting me?
I could get Nitro and get a higher resolution.
Don't bother.
Let's see. Back.
Also, I'm very glad to Toko! Hi Toko, how you doing?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's nice to be able to talk to someone in stream. I don't know what the hell to say when I'm alone, man.
That is usually the problem. If you don't have anything to talk to, it gets really awkward real quick.
Oh, I know. I did relatively well with my Sim stream yesterday, but it was easier to like narrate what I was doing in a game than it is when I'm drawing.
True. Like Ghost of Tsushima, when I play it, I like don't talk. It's like really beautiful just to watch and experience it.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see here. What was I doing?
Ooh, great, hold on.
Let's see here. What do I want to do? Let's do a quest. Why not?
Okay, I can't see part of the screen because I have Twitch covering it up, but I can see most of it.
You're all good. So one of my favorite things is the waypoint system in this game is you follow the wind. There's no waypoint on your screen.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you press up on the D-pad here and it'll actually like the wind kind of goes in the direction you need to go.
I love that. That really tickles the game dev in me, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. The fact that this game is made by the people that made Sly Cooper that I played as a kid absolutely blew my mind. I love that series on PlayStation 2.
I'm gonna age us both. I have no idea what that is.
You've never heard
Never
of the Sly
heard of
Cooper
it.
series?
No. I might recognize it from the look.
Say, you might recognize what it looks like, but
yeah.
like it's a cartoony style, like Disney, like cartoon animal, like thievery game.
Let's look up.
It's I was gonna say you might want to look it up. It's I'm trying to remember the time frame, how old I was when it came out. It was early PlayStation 2.
Yeah. Well, I never had a PlayStation 2. I immediately went from Xbox original to PlayStation 3.
Oh, an Xbox original. Nice.
I honestly miss it. I loved the little snowboarding game that I had on it. I have no idea what it was called.
No, the SSX or whatever it was called.
Oh, I don't know.
Or
I was like
what was it?
9.
I was 9. There was another one. There was actually a snowboarding game, ironically, for the PlayStation 2 as well. What was it? Like Sean Palmer's like.
I don't know. I remember you could like pick. Let's find out what. Let's find out what Sly Cooper is. Oh yeah, I recognize that character. All right. Never played it. Didn't hear of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Sly Cooper was actually like I enjoyed that game like series when I was a kid a lot. Well, I was the only ones we could afford at the time.
Yeah. I think the small bit of actual gameplay that I've seen of it, it does look pretty cool.
The first game was very, very linear and you couldn't do much, and you die in one hit, so it was really hard.
Reasonably so.
After that they made it very like more open world, like heist, and you build up to the grand finale of each act, and it's really cool.
That sounds good. Uh, I love the textures on everything in Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, it is really. There are some absolutely beautiful, stunning like areas.
Absolutely.
But for right now, I think.
Ooh, you didn't answer my question. What's the combat like? What's the mechanics? How does it
I'll show you.
feel? Yeah, but
It's very smooth. Like,
Mm.
I need to find some enemies. Let's see. Let's see. Search for Umagi Cove the Fool. Let's do a quest. Yeah, so you can choose to have it completely in English dubbed or Japanese dubbed.
Mm.
The Japanese dub, if you're an anime fan, your character is Roronoa Zoro from One Piece.
Never seen One Piece either.
Bro, I still remember when that first came out when I was a kid, and now I'm like fucking an adult now.
Well, it's not that I was too young or anything. I just don't have an interest in watching it.
That is fair. It took me a long time before I even got started playing it.
Yeah.
Or not playing, watching.
I was processing that for a second there.
Yeah, I had to process and reload in my head, and I was like, oh wait. Let's see, where am I going here? So somewhere here.
What's the story like anyway?
I am trying to find this. Oh, the story. Your the echo from your stream literally clarified that. I don't know why I thought you asked where I was looking for. The story. It depends. Do you want to play this game or not? Because I don't want to spoil it.
It's honestly not about whether I want to or not. I don't have the means to at the moment.
That is fair. So the story is feudal Japan kind of samurai.
Mm-hmm.
They're all about honor and everything like that. To a fault, where they'll literally like kill themselves for no reason.
Yep.
And it will be a detriment to their kind, pretty much.
Yeah.
The issue with that is the Mongols that are invading, they know this and they use it against you at the beginning of the game and literally crush the samurai army.
Oh.
So it's literally your character breaking their samurai code and becoming, I think, the first ninja.
I see.
And yeah, so a lot of people, there's like a lot of people are for it, and then your uncle that you're trying to free and everything is not, and the game ends in a very depressing like duel with your uncle where he has to bring you down for breaking the samurai code. And like the whole time he's like told you he wanted to adopt you as his son because your character's father died earlier on.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's their whole thing. It's the
whole
Japanese
shtick.
samurai way. Yep. It doesn't make sense to us because, well, we're from the United States in America.
You're from the United States of America. You're from America.
Where is she? Do I have to talk to this person to start it?
Yes.
Hey.
Hi.
Wealthy man has all he needs. Are you sure you want to start a new tale? Sure.
A new tale.
私は三郎、海では名の通った秋人でして。名があるからなんだというのだ。なぜ皆を脅していた。身内の行方がわからず、あやつらに話を聞こうとしただけです。何か知ってるに違いない。家族はここで何を。皆で島を出るためここで落ち合い。
Another little fun little details. If there's a tense situation like it during dialogue, you actually see the characters sweat.
そのために
Ooh.
大枚を果たし
Yeah, like
気に食わん連中です
you
が
see as he gets in
すでに
closer, you
多く
could
の者に
actually like
手を貸した
if it
そうで
was
す
I don't know, the way
息子の
tense
ジョ
is
ータロは
like
泣
it
き止
has
ま
to
ず
be someone deep
妻
in the
のア
story,
キ
I
は
guess.
怯え私が
Mhm.
何とかし
Like
な
at
けれ
near
ば
the beginning, he was doing it when he was
しかし
facing off
一人消え
against
た
Mongol warriors and he was talking with them.
あやつらは
Yeah.
何
Here it doesn't seem
隠
like
して
it's
る
a
んだ
tense encounter.
俺が話を聞いてみよう口出しするでないぞ承知しましたただし加減はなさらぬよ
Don't go too easy on them.
But what if I wanna?
おのおのこちらへ聞きたいことがあるこやつの身内が先日まで野営におったらしい見た者はおらぬかならば島から出すと持ちかける仲立ちを知っておる者は見た覚えがあります女と玩具を持った幼子でしたどこへ行ったそれは存じません
Eh.
そういったものは見ておりません。
一人ずつ話を聞こう
昨日着いたばかりなので何も。
島を出る話をしていた家族は
裕福そうな家族は誰も長太ならいくつか言葉を交わしておるかもしれません
往来が多いのであまり確かなことは逃げおったぞ捕らえろおい待て俺は何も知らん追わないでくださいなぜ逃げる止まれ俺じゃない
Oh, I know her. Don't get hurt. Oh no, is it an escort
Refugee.
quest?
No, I'm trying to get him to talk. He
Oh.
was fleeing.
仲立ちが来て
I was whittling down who knew information about this people's
あ
family,
と追ったら
Oh, fair enough.
見つかってしまい
and he chickened and ran.
殺すと脅されて案ずるな俺が守って
It's just the half energy chase for me.
Yeah.
海岸に
I mean, they're just lowly farmers, and I'm like a fully fledged samurai. Like, they're not getting away. As much as I want to believe it. Alright, travel to Umagi Beach. Let's see where we heading. That way. Hopefully we can actually get some combat and I can show you what it's all about. Ooh, this is the... Yeah, and like this entire game is filled with little secret areas that look absolutely beautiful. This is a little bit more
Ooh.
creepy. I don't like this.
Ooh, what kind of enemies are there? Is it like strictly realistic to history of Japan?
Yes, it's like very Mongols, bandits, and like clans as well.
Not even
as
yokai?
gangs. There, ironically, there is a Tengu demon,
Ooh.
and I already fought him. I'm afraid.
Oh.
I
The
think.
kitsune!
I think.
I mean, technically speaking, you would know if it was kitsune. Unless it transforms.
Oh, you're talking about the
The foxes.
fox demon?
Yeah.
There are foxes in here, and they lead you to specific shrines.
Kitsune.
Let's see.
Because the thing with kitsune is that they're literally just foxes that grew old and strong enough.
They
But-
grew like multiple tails, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that they gained power and I think sentience to a degree, higher sentience at least.
Yeah, the ones in the game feel very
They're kitsune.
more intellectual than normal foxes
Kitsune!
because they will lead you to places and then want pets afterwards.
Kitsune!
Good today.
Kitsune!
Good today. Good today. Why am I running? Kage, let me on.
And as they grow even older, that's when they grow even more tails. And when a kitsune gets to 9 tails, they turn either gold or white. And they are the most powerful. They also generally are organized into types of demon power-ish thingy.
Standoff. Nice. It's one of the straw hats.
I know her, don't get hurt. I know her, don't die.
Oop, I could not see do the plants.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, it's interesting combat. It looks and feels a lot like Assassin's Creed.
Somewhat in that sense, yeah.
Yeah. It's like if Assassin's Creed and For Honor were combined.
Had a child, yeah.
That's what it feels like. Because I can see the deliberate and like patient strokes of For Honor, and then
Yeah. You really have to time it.
yeah. I know her. He died.
I'm also making it extremely harder on myself for wearing armor that has no armor. All for fashion.
Not the
That I'm only playing on-
clothes.
Yeah, I'm also only playing on medium, so my this game has New Game Plus, so what I'm gonna do is going to play on the hardest difficulty on my next playthrough with armor. at
Ooh,
least.
I respect that.
And then there's different cinematic styles of play for this one.
Mhm.
There's a mode of play where the entire game is in the Japanese black and white movie style.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try that with the playthrough.
That'll be interesting. I take it you very much like this game then.
But yeah, you hit the nail on the head that this is very Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. I know my Assassin's Creed. I can spot it. At the very least, the fighting reminds me of very specific instances in Valhalla that I had difficulty with because I'm impatient. and a chronic button smasher.
てるのか。ここにいます。
待たせてしまったな。
OSHA is a more of like a village setting because then you can actually do the Assassin's Creed style stuff instead of full-on samurai swordplay.
無事でよかった。
Because
Oh,
the
like
stealthing
hiding?
is actually, yeah, the stealthing and like assassinations are actually really neato. Though
The
gruesome.
the one person I saw play this game, they were doing that kind of a thing. They were sneaking around a big compound.
Mm-hmm.
サブローの家族はまだ近くにおる。
Sabo's family might be nearby. Okay, so there's somewhere here.
Also, this quest is totally Assassin's Creed-esque.
Mm-hmm. I'm in the right area, so somewhere around here. The little crab. Oh, you disappeared.
Oh, little crab!
A lot of dead straw hats around here.
子供
Ooh.
死んで間もない。これはサブローの息子のものであろう。知らせてやらねば。
Return to Saburo. Another little fun mechanic I just realized. So, the weather in this game is specifically based on how you play. The
Oh,
more
really?
and more you play as a ghost and are dishonorable in combat, like being an assassin, it'll storm and rain more often.
Dang.
And if you play as a samurai, more honorable and facing your opponents head on with no tricks or anything like that, the more it's sunny outside.
Ooh. Oh, if only I could remember the term for that in the dev world. Something whatever.
There's some dynamic player's choice kind of.
Yeah.
The game it moves and grows as the player does.
これを見つ
That's one of my favorite things. I really want to implement something like that in a game that I make.
Yeah, where your actions affect the world around you.
Yep.
Yeah.
たばかりおった。船などなかったのだ。なぜ私はウムギ一の秋うど、たばかるなど。無念だ。家族は手遅れであった。だが仇は撃っておいた。誰も救いもせずに。お主それでも侍か。おのれら。
If there are subtitles, I can't see them. So
Yeah, there are.
I don't know what's going on.
So we reached there and avenged his family's killers, and he's upset that we should have saved him. I'm like, they were already dead.
Ah,
You can't bring them back from the dead.
二人を埋め
But
て
first, to bury your family.
that's one thing that I don't quite understand. Like, about grief and things like that. And it's like, why be mad at the person who avenged your family for not saving the family when there's nothing they could have done?
It's kind that like that's the thing is like you're thinking with a rational brain right now. At the point when something like that occurs of some tragedy, you're not thinking straight.
Sure.
Your emotions are everywhere. you're hurt. You're just wanting to vent. You just don't know how or where or to who.
I don't know. Even when I was at that point, I still didn't cross my mind. Then again, I am a cinnamon roll embodied, so.
That, and if you're emotionally strong, then you'll be fine. Like processing your grief.
If you can, like,
this
keep your
person-
shit together.
Yeah, this person was a prideful man who was emerged in order to try to get his family on the first boat out, pushing others aside for his own family to get out, only for them to die. Yeah.
I see.
So,
I see.
yeah.
A little icky, a little icky. I feel less bad now. Dang.
Let's see, is there any of the snow demons' eyes? The prowling tiger. No, I don't want any of those right now.
助かった。
Alright, quest. Presumed tail. So I need to find Lady Masako wherever she is around here. Search the Mugi Cove. Come, Kage. Where is she?
Where's you?
Lady Masuka. Her quest line is you were in the beginning of the game you watched her husband in a duel get absolutely cheated. And hoping, and when that was occurring, the Mongol I don't know the full story of why it occurred, but her servants of their family caused a rebellion and turned traitor and killed the rest of her family, so she is the last one remaining.
Ooh.
So she is out for revenge and you're assisting her.
Reasonably so.
Indeed.
Hey.
I just need to figure out how to get down there. I don't trust him, he's a straw hat.
I don't even know what that means.
They're a gang of bandits.
猛虎に知られておらぬようですな。
ありがたいことにね。ここでは争いなんて幾とせもご無沙汰。太刀を抜けばうちの者が黙っちゃいないよ。その掟を守りゃ、わけもなく切られることはないけどね。さてそれじゃあ、ご用を伺おうじゃないか。
仲立ちの五郎を探しておる。
なるほどね。今頃下で酒をしこたま飲んでるはずだよ。仲良くしてやりな。
Ooh, she's pretty.
礼を言う。
また会いたいもんだね。
Yeah.
あんたと
Like the faces in here are really well rendered and done.
Yeah, it definitely seems it.
Let's see. So this Goro individual is downstairs somewhere.
島に来る前は満月の旅に参った。ガキの頃、
お主が五郎か。だったらどうだったんだい。そういうあんた。酒井と申す。なに。侍はみんな死んだろ。
There's always one guy that sounds like this.
その前に聞くんだ。
Always one guy.
There's always one guy.
Mm-hmm.
今度まで下踏みを届けろ。そいつは高くつきますよ。まして猛虎が海を封じてるんだ。借りがあるのだろう。
You are my master of
これ
death.
で返せ。
This will repay it. Then I have no choice.
菰田浜の戦で志村様と一緒に借りも消えたと思ったんだ。だから飲んでたんだよ。祝い酒ということか。弔い酒だ。俺らなんかを守るために大勢が
Can't see my buttons.
だろ。島の民すべて
Hi, Mark.
誓った。お主もその一人
How are you? How's your day?
守って死んじまうとはね。お主が誠の役立たずなら志村殿は頼みにせん。俺んちはここだ。入りな。もうこの囲みはやすやすと抜けられねえだろうな。
Oh no, it's uneven.
ご当人だ。赤島の海岸にいらっしゃる。なんとかしてみるか。水戸岳砦の近くに船を隠してある。この地図に目印を書いた。そこで落ち合おう。
Ooh, Goro's map. Map leading to Goro's hidden smuggling boat in Yarikawa Prefecture. Oop.
I know, they're gonna catch you.
おお、そりゃ助かる。では赤島で酒井様。
ゴロ、いつまで隠れる気だ。
浪人が何用だ。
これはなぜゴロの家なんかに。
なんだと。
いや、出直します。
I'm good. I've been gaming all day. Made some grilled cheese for lunch.
Grilled cheese sounds
Grilled
amazing.
cheese. It was really good. I'm in a grilled cheese kick right now. So I was playing, as you know, I was playing Sims yesterday, and my Sims was making grilled
While I was at
cheese.
work.
I'm sorry, I didn't know when you're off of work. You're always either working or sleeping.
Big snooze.
Big snooze.
Fast travel.
But as I was saying, my Sims make grilled cheese, and I really wanted grilled cheese, so I make grilled cheese. And I don't know what my family does, but whenever they make grilled cheese, they always burn it and make it super gross. And then I actually made a good, goddamn mean grilled cheese. And I wanted grilled cheese again today. I actually added like seasoning to it as well, and it was really good.
Whenever I do a grilled cheese, I always actually add some like meat to it, like
I
turkey.
would have, but we didn't have any.
Yeah, I was gonna say like some like sliced turkey, ham, or like chicken
Yeah.
in there just to cook with it. Just add a little bit more.
The thought went through my mind, but my fridge was
No
empty.
turkey in the fridge. Yeah,
No.
exactly. The fridge empty.
The fridge
stomach
empty.
sad.
I mean, that's why I was having grilled cheese.
Hey, grilled cheese is the sandwich of champions.
Oh, it is.
Same with peanut butter.
It
and jelly.
absolutely is. If I'm cutting it while I'm talking, it's probably because I'm too loud.
You get so loud it squeaks.
Yeah,
It just disappears.
because I have a limiter on. Let me see if I can turn it off. Because the The only issue is that I finally got like filters and stuff for my audio so that it cuts out the static from my fan and stuff, and added on the limiter just in case, but I don't know exactly how it works.
Seems to be sounding all right. On the
Yeah,
stream at least.
I just mean like I don't know what the limiter does specifically, so I don't know how to like play with it to change it.
Oh.
The other things I have a general idea on. So I'm just gonna turn off the limiter and we'll find out, we'll see how that works.
I know it's some. Let's see settings here.
Oh, I'm in OBS.
Yeah, I just realized that as I said, I'm like, oh wait, you're on. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like my headset for my Astros, for some reason they work perfectly fine, like mic wise and headset wise for my Xbox, but for PC,
Mm.
the mic absolutely sucks
Mhm.
for Discord.
Yep.
Which is really bad because I'm trying to, like when I'm doing D&D, I need to do voices and stuff like that, and it just will not pick up correctly
Oh,
on my
come
headset.
on. Come on, DJ, you're gonna tell us about the voices and not do one?
Right, now, I don't need to take that from you.
I am content, thank you.
You're welcome. But like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I needed a mic that could actually pick up any little mannerism I put into a voice.
Oh yeah.
The problem is, like, with my old headset, it would cut out halfway through speaking, so everyone's just like, "What?" And I'm like,
God, I know. Discord has been really mean about it lately. I don't know what they changed behind the scenes, but all of a sudden, if I don't, because I talk quickly when I really get talkative, and Discord doesn't like that. It
Yeah.
really doesn't like that. And because I like to read Reddit stories to my friends for fun, and I'll read them, I'll start talking quickly, and Discord will shut me up. It's like, please, I cannot speak slowly. It hurts. But OBS is a whole other beast. The only thing that Discord is giving me stream-wise is the recognition of when I'm talking for the PNG. Otherwise, all of my audio is going through OBS.
I'm gonna say I'm actually really impressed with this mic, at least.
Mm.
It's just a little one that goes on your desk and it has the little bufferer already on it.
Ooh.
That can adjust the grain on it.
How much is it? Because I may want to look into it.
This one I got is a JLab, and it's a USB, not a USB-C, but you plug it into your PC directly.
Mm.
You don't have to plug it into the wall or anything.
Ooh, okay.
I inhaled some water when drinking, and now I'm suffering.
A rip, DJ.
My own specialness is killing me.
You're one and only. The only mics that I have, which could be part of the problem with Discord, are just headsets. The one I have for my PC is a really old, terrible Amazon headset that the cord, the wires are actually coming apart at the plug that I have taped together.
Oh yeah, jerry rigging is the best.
I mean, it doesn't move because it's plugged into my PC, so I don't need to worry about it like getting janked around and stuff like I would with my Xbox. But even so, my Xbox headset isn't the greatest mic wise.
Bro, you just reminded me of like a little nostalgia here. When I was super young, we had a dog that destroyed the cord to our PlayStation 2.
Oh no.
And we couldn't afford another one, so me and my brother, we had the wise, in quotes, idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go out and go to the toolbox and grab ourselves a pair of lamps.
Oh no.
and we like stripped back some of the like plastic wiring on the coppers on
Oh,
each
no.
of the ends that was chewed in half. I
Hmm.
mean, and I know it sounds dangerous because it absolutely was.
If it wasn't
but-
plugged in, it's not
Yeah,
dangerous.
it was not plugged in. What we did is it was unplugged first. We clamped it, and then we used electrical tape to hold it permanently in place with the clamp, and
There
then
you
plugged
go.
it in, and it worked fine. But
See?
that's what I'm imagining is like what you were doing. It just immediately jogged my memory of that. I'm like, oh my god.
I can't say that there's clamps or anything. I mean, it's just a ton of scotch tape that's taped around it so it doesn't move.
Good old Scotch tape. The worst part is if it's like still sticky and some of your hair gets in it and you try and like tug it off and you're just like, ah.
Oh, I know. Oh, I used, there was something that I had that I religiously put electrical tape on to keep it together, but I cannot remember what it was. Like, all throughout high school, this thing that I had always had electrical tape on around it. I think it may have been like...
Your, headset, like just the headphones, or
No, it was bigger than that.
iPad.
Like I
iPad.
remember specifically putting electrical tape, is it was the one that could like mold to the curves and everything. But I cannot remember what it was. Which obviously it wasn't important,
Yes,
but
it wasn't important. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it wasn't important.
yes, it wasn't important.
What do I want to level up? Yeah, this. Alright, got one more point. I will upgrade. Oh yeah, I want that. Every trick in the book.
Did you say every trick or every trip?
Every trick.
Okay.
It was a little from brain farting, a little trophy.
A little
A little trophy or whatever, like for doing something.
That's cool. Just the little hoofbeats of the horse. Oh, there are horsies.
ゴロは抜けられるでしょうか。抜けるしかない。我らが捕らえられたらどうする。
Okay, but the tested metal, tested time for a video game. How are the horse animations?
I think this game is actually 4 years old now.
Dang. Yeah,
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 it came
that's
out
good
in
animation.
2020.
ゴロ、船はどこだ。
Came out, I think, right as COVID-19 was hitting peak, so.
Ooh,
よかった。よく引き受けた。
fair enough.
Oh, I forgot. COVID is like 4 years ago.
Ugh, ugh, don't remind me.
Exactly.
I have one thing to thank COVID for, and that's just the fact that I got my first job because of it.
What was your first job?
At a grocery store.
Hell yeah. Did you get your discount card for working there?
It was 10% at the Richie grocery
Hell
store.
Yes. Hell yes.
侍が二人で。
Rather than $15, it was, I don't know, fucking $11 for lunch.
物見も目を向けるはず。
That, I mean, it's still a steal. Better than.
Well, it would have been a steal if it weren't for the fact that it was only like a drink and a muffin.
おつもりですか。いいから。ゲブミを
Oh,
届ける。
yeah.
It's the Richie grocery store.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is really unfortunate because like they have so many they have so much good product and the muffins were great. But the unfortunate thing was is that I was the one getting paid $14 an hour to make the muffins.
Oh my god.
And
That sucks.
which isn't like the worst thing if it weren't for the fact that washing the tins was the worst thing in the world. Oh, and don't even get me started on the heat in that building. Because I worked I worked the bakery
talking
in the winter, and then I worked the front door because I had health complications in the summer. And in the winter, you have the building heat, and then you also have a raging oven beating at your back for 8 hours. It's like, I hate it here.
One of my buddies wanted me to work at a pizzeria with him. I'm like, hell no. In
No.
the summer, I'm just gonna be dead. I'm just gonna be dead on the floor. You
Yup.
gotta make me into a pizza afterwards, save some money.
Yep. Yeah, and then I moved to the front department because, you know, I couldn't keep working in the bakery. In the front department, it was just the, you know, COVID screeners, cleaning carts, stuff like that, like COVID stuff.
Yeah.
Which was fine for, like, I don't know, the first month. And then the summer hit, and there was absolutely no ventilation in that front room that I had to stand in for hours on end. And then the summer heat got in. It very quickly turned into a dangerous working environment. So I quit.
I don't blame it.
Well, technically speaking, I got laid off, but I didn't want to continue working with them because COVID ended and restrictions were lifted, so they didn't need my position anymore. I had zero interest going somewhere else. It was either back to the bakery or no. It was good times.
Good times.
Good
Oh, no.
times.
It's a dog. I hate these things.
Oh. Is it because
In real life, I love them. Talking about in game.
Okay. Oh, is it like an actual dog?
It's an attack dog.
Uh-huh.
Like in the game, they're actual chow chows. Like Chinese are really known for they're known for being like guard dogs and stuff, so the Mongols use them.
Oh, I get that. This is nice music.
See Moon stance. Where'd that big guy go? There he is.
Oh yeah, this feels like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. So there's every enemy has like an enemy type,
Yep.
and each of these stances down here in the corner deal with them.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if a whole group of them are on you, you have to, like, target them out and which stance to use in beating them. Because if you use
Alright.
the stance that they're strong against, they literally just kind of beat you.
Fair enough.
Well, I mean, they don't beat you. You can still outplay them. It's just
They beat you.
the stances help win the fight against the targets.
True. That's very fair. Da, 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 da.
I'm probably dead here. Oop.
No.
騒ぎを起こしてやれ。もうこの船にいる兵の目を残らず引きつけるぞ。
Yep, I'm dead.
Ah,
That fire hurts so bad.
that hurts. That hurts the soul.
It burns.
騒ぎを起こしてやれ。もうこの船にいる兵の目を残らず。
What's one game you're most excited about that's coming out soon? Ish.
I gotta turn up or turn down this game so I can actually hear you. It gets so loud.
Sounds audio.
I can just ask the question now.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's one game that you're most excited about that's coming out soon-ish?
Space Marines 2 Warhammer 40k stuff. I believe it is coming out September?
You're gonna hate me, but I've only heard of one of those things.
That's fine. Like, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Warhammer specifically is a very niche hobby and, like, world in its own, so...
The only thing that I know about Warhammer is because of this one really, really annoying kid in my computer engineering class in high school.
Yeah.
Because it was his entire personality.
That's the problem, is, like, I enjoy it, but the problem is, if you come across someone who is... What's the terminology? Is like, the fan base ruins the whatever your enjoyment of something is.
Bronies.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the actual term is that you're looking for, but
yeah, it's like where the fans ruin something that's actually pretty decent.
That's fair. That's fair. What is it about?
So Warhammer 40k is about, imagine if there's an individual and he was born well before, trying to think the time frame here. He is born as like one of the first human civilizations to ever exist, and he knows that in the future humanity is at risk against a force, let's call it chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, he has been alive since that time until modern time, and then 40,000 years in the future from us currently. And it's him and he has guided humanity to the stars. And so the story of the actual thing takes place in the year 40,000, but in the year 30,000 before that, he is caught in a heresy of his own empire, and his own son like pretty much almost kills him, but kind of does. It's I'm not making a lot of sense because of the fact that there is so much of 40k lore that I don't even know how to like.
That's fair.
It all to you. It's just for that time period of 30k. There's over 100 books.
Oh.
Like, when I say books, like actual like 300-400 page books. There's like 30 of them.
Yep, that's fair.
Like 40k is a massive universe.
That's fair.
But I think there is a like phrase for it. It's like in the grim dark future of the 40k, there is only war. So it's humanity on the brink of extinction against other races of aliens, as well as, imagine if hell was real. It is. Like in the game, it is, and trying to like enter real space is what it's what like our dimension's called as real space. So on top of aliens trying to kill humanity, hell itself is trying to kill humanity.
Oh, I love that.
So it's pretty much a collective storybooks of like just humanity persevering through impossible odds.
Humanity versus everything.
Yep.
Fair enough. Is it like, what kind of a thing is it?
Futuristic sci-fi.
No.
It's
like tabletop, video game, what is it?
It is all of those.
Ooh.
It's tabletop, it is video game. I think it's one of the first tabletop games. besides like
That's a high title to hold.
very much so. It's an expensive hobby.
I have there is a store in my city that sells only Warhammer
I'm guessing it's called
Minis.
Games Workshop.
I don't know.
'Cause
Maybe.
that is those are the people that own Warhammer 40K or Warhammer just in general. But yeah, it is an expensive hobby. They have video games. I think they're coming up with a TV series with Henry Cavill
Hey,
directing it.
makes sense. He is a nerd.
Yeah, he is. Yep, he is a big Warhammer 40K nerd.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Sorry, I'm like mid-focus, not trying to die.
you're good. No, there's one spot on my back that is really itchy and won't stop being itchy, and it's annoying.
You just need to get a butt scratcher and just
No!
use
No!
that. No! I have hands!
Yeah! I have nails! Long nails!
The claws!
Yes! My natural defense mechanism.
Claws! The claw!
The claw.
But no, it's. I would say Warhammer 40K is it. I want to say it's a very. You gotta want to ease into it because there are some really dark themes and because its whole mantra is in the grim dark future of 40K there is only war.
That's fair.
And it follows that to a T. But the stories are good, so it's
Fair enough.
you take it, yeah. Though, I think we were talking about something else that made me bring that up. I don't make it my whole identity. I just like the world.
We were talking about games that you're looking forward to.
Yeah, and then we went off on a whole tangent.
Oh,
What
I
about
asked
you?
what
Do you have any
Warhammer
games?
is. I started this conversation.
Yeah, I gave you an answer. Warhammer. It's Space Marine 2.
Now what's Space Marine 2? Because that's the one I haven't heard of.
So it's a sequel to Space Marine. For the first.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Space Marine 2. Oh. So, I think it was the first third-person. It was the first successful third-person Space Marine 40K game when it first came out, and that was I can't remember if it was 10 years ago or no, it wasn't 20, or no, it could have been 20. And they're finally making a sequel to it. So, have you played Gears of War before?
No. No, I
You've
have
never
not.
played Gears of War?
No.
So it is Gears of War and this game are a third-person, over-the-shoulder like shooter
Mhm.
and hack and slash.
Okay.
So you play as a Space Marine, which is a genetically altered human that the Emperor, who was the individual I was talking about earlier that led humanity to the stars, he genetically created these superhumans to defend humanity. You play as one of them in this game.
Okay.
What has me intrigued about it is I want to see if the story is good, which I'm hoping it is.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
what I'm more excited for is the multiplayer. Because it turns out there's going to be a 6v6 game mode. And you can play as either Chaos or the Imperium.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alright. Now, what about you? Any games you're looking forward to? Or are you...
Oh, I'm not good under pressure.
Oh! so now when the shoe's on the other foot.
Hush.
Silence.
I do believe Dragon Age Dreadwolf is slated to be out at the end of the year, so I'm excited for that.
Yep. Alright, I forgot they're coming out with that too.
Mm-hmm. There was another game that's coming out at the end of the year as well, but I don't remember what it was. It could be Dragon Age that I'm thinking of. But I'm not quite sure. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. Also, just for conversation material, I'm gonna look it up.
So yeah, when it hits around 7-ish o'clock for me, I will have to go and hang out with some friends.
Oh, you're good.
But yeah, that's like in an hour. So.
Hey, that works out because that's when I intend on ending stream. So.
Ending the stream.
Ending the stream.
Ending the stream.
Ending the stream. Games releasing in 2024. Upcoming games release dates. We're already in May. We're going to June. Ooh, the next chapter of Destiny 2 is coming out next month.
Yep, that's what I took a week off for vacation. 10 years in the making. Yeah, I know.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, so that storyline from Destiny 1 till now has been 10 years in the making.
Dang. Alright. Really makes me sad because I started playing Destiny and then I ran out of a free trial, so I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
And then Destiny 2 came
You're not
out.
missing much. It was a lot of money to sink into.
Yeah. And I was also a very poor high school student, so couldn't even if I wanted to.
Same.
Wow. Destiny 2 came out and I started playing it at the beginning, and then I just got distracted, and then I came back to it, and then I found out that fucking Cade was dead, and I'm like, damn it! I came back for Cade!
You should mention that.
And then I was mad that I generally don't have an appreciation for games that are like live service, because if you happen to miss something, then there is no way back to do it. And
yeah, a lot of people are wanting Bungie to like bring back all the content for like so that new players that come and can play everything and then get up to speed at their own pace.
Yeah, and like I kind of understand if it's, you know, it's new players are like starting and their starting point is different than the old players, but like I was an old player. I was just gone for a little while and I missed it.
Gone for a little while.
And the same thing with like Genshin too. Like I would die for Genshin, but that is my one gripe with it, is that if you miss events, then you can miss large plot points and you cannot get it back unless you just happen to watch videos on it, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, a lot of people are griping at Bungie for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like every live service is currently dealing. Well, I'll backtrack. Helldivers doesn't have a problem with that. Helldivers is another fun one. My goodness, if you're on PC, I would give that a shot.
Yeah.
When you get a chance to get it.
Yeah, I know. You told me already.
You told me.
I'm still poor as hell though, so it's not gonna happen for a while.
Hey, you're not the only one. We're all poor here.
I don't have a job, man.
Just do
with no prospects. I'm trying. It's not like they're just walking through the door.
Fair.
Besides, my
on Fiverr, do commissions $5 a piece. Just all of a sudden they just start showing up.
Oh, I know.
$5.
And even then, maybe.
I mean, once you get like ground like floor level set up for like doing commissions for people. Like
Mm.
it'll eventually speak for itself because people will like say, "Hey, where'd you get that?" And you're like, "Oh, I
Oh,
got it
yeah.
from this person, Jester Beans," and they're like,
The name
Jester Beans."
the name will get out, but it's
It's
the
a long process.
yeah, it's the long term, and I'm suffering in the short term. So
that is the grindstone.
oh, I
but
know. Yeah, because I'm
once-
in.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just gotta keep at it.
little mini, because I am very lucky. I will say that I do not have any expenses that I need to make at this current moment, so I'm okay
in
without having a
college.
job. Like, I'm still on my dad's phone plan because we just didn't bother to
Hell
change
yeah.
it. I'm living with my mother,
Oh, yeah.
and I am very.
Do everything you can before you get to 26. Because if you don't, it hit me like a truck. You have
Oh,
to
I
get your own
know.
insurance, everything like that.
Oh, it's already hitting. My mother's insurance company was such a pain. Like, they kept asking for because so long as I'm in college until I'm 25, I am insured, technically speaking, but they weren't accepting the letter of enrollment that I got because they were like, oh, we actually need it backdated to this day. And it's like, I literally cannot do that because I'm getting it today. And they're like, no, you're not insured anymore. And it's like, great, thank you. So I don't have insurance.
That's not how this works.
Yeah. Yeah, they were like, we actually need it from like 2 months ago, and it's like, okay, great, well, I can't get that for you, so you can accept this one that says I have been enrolled since that date, and they just didn't accept it, so I'm not insured anymore. I haven't been to a dentist in a while.
Actually, well, it depends if you're still under. Actually, yeah, if you're under 26, they literally cannot uninsure you due to you.
In America, maybe, but I'm Canadian.
Oh, you're Canadian.
Yeah, I'm
that's fair.
Canadian. So, like, I can go to a hospital
Sorry.
emergency room, I can go to my doctor, and I'll be fine. But anything else, I'm not insured. Because the insurance company was a pain.
I would love to be able to like go to the hospital just for something and like not.
You go to the hospital and you have to wait hours on end.
No, for us, we go bankrupt when we go to the.
Yeah, I think I'll prefer the hours, honestly. Well,
I prefer waiting the hours and then getting it done than
I'm not gonna lie.
dying either way.
The people who were on TikTok being like, oh, like, you think Canada's so great, but here I am sitting in the emergency room for 5 hours and nobody's even seen me. That's literally just because they're in the biggest cities that are overwhelmed and understaffed.
Problem, yeah.
Like, in my city, I went to the emergency room. I didn't even have an emergency specifically. It was a mental health scare. Anyway, I was there for maybe 2 hours, and like and most of it was just actually waiting inside the emergency room, waiting for the psych to come see me.
Hell yeah.
Like, it was quick, like, relatively speaking. And the other time I went to the hospital for the urgent care, it was also only like 1-2 hours at most.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all. And actually the emergency room when I went was almost empty. Nobody was there. The urgent care was full though. It was full. So
yeah, urgent care.
Yeah. So it's not as bad outside of the major cities, which is nice. And then of course you have like a general practitioner. However, they're less inclined to actually give a shit about you. Which is the downfall with my doctor. I have a bazillion issues that I go to him for, and I'm like, yo, this is like actually an issue, and he's like, I don't know what it is. Bye. And it's like,
I don't know. Good luck not dying.
No, for real. Like, heart palpitations. Like, I have an actual heart condition, and he's like, oh, like, you can, like, I'll get you an EKG and stuff. They don't even finish the test. And he's like, didn't see anything. And it's like, no kidding.
No,
Didn't finish the test.
shit. Yeah, exactly. Just like, all right. I'm
Or I had problems with my knees. Like it was like it felt like it looked exactly like horrible arthritis kind of issues with my knees, and x-ray after x-ray, MRIs, the whole shebang, and he's like, no, and it's like, okay, great, well, while you're there not knowing what's going on, I'm still in debilitating pain, so can we please figure this out?
I heard.
And then he eventually just sent me to a sports injury specialist. She took 5 minutes and was like, "Oh, you're hypermobile. It's because your legs, your like knees are too loose and it's pissing them the fuck off." And it's like, "Oh, thank you for an answer."
Loosey goosey.
No, like for real, the tendons that keep my kneecap in place are too long. So I either have to do like rigorous physical therapy to like tighten it back up, or I just need to get surgery and cut them short. Both things I cannot afford.
Just run around the block a couple of times. I think that'll work.
If I could, I would.
If I could, I would.
I would. As for back to the games.
It all comes back to, it's always a tangent.
Back to the games. Yo, there's actually like no game slated to be released in December. That's so weird.
I'm willing to bet something's gonna come out.
Probably.
That we just don't.
There is an entire list of games that are yet to be announced.
Fair.
Ooh, Arc-Age 2. Arc 2.
Arc 2 is making a second one. Oh no.
They've been making a second one. Where have you been?
Not playing Arc, I could tell you that.
No, I know. I haven't played it in a while. I don't want to play it again.
Yeah. Whenever my buddies drag me in there, I made the most ugliest, horrendous looking person to go and like be a goblin and bother them.
It's the best part of Arc. What are you talking about?
Like whenever I played that, I put all the stats to max.
Mm-hmm.
So like he's absolutely like a 8 foot tall, 400-pound muscular mass, and I called him the Block. It was horrendous to look at.
Oh, absolutely. I always make my characters look like actual people. However, I love seeing the monstrosities people would make. Or my favorite thing that I did, because when I had to make a character, just for the sake of making the character, I made them the longest string bean in the world.
The longest
string bean.
The biggest is strongest.
The best. I don't know any of these names. The next Final Fantasy XIV DLC as well. Expansion.
I heard about that too. Yeah, my buddies were all excited for that. I don't play it. I play old school RuneScape. That's my jam. I don't have time to play another MMO.
Oh, I know. I started playing it because the free trial is actually relatively good versus what it was previously.
I did hear that too.
Yeah, because it used to be the free trial was like you just got to play for a week and that was it. Which I never got to do in the first place because when I tried to get the free trial, it wouldn't let me. There was so many errors. Anyway, and then they changed it so that you can play with minimal features up until level 70. But there's like, I don't know, 20 different roles that you can max to 70, so you can play for a while. I have one.
Actually, you have an Xbox, right?
Yes.
It came out on Xbox.
Yep, that's what I play on.
Hell yeah! I got it on there. I just have not touched it whatsoever.
I really like it. It's a little disappointing, I will say, simply because, like, even if you want to play with your friends, you can't, because that's one of the features that aren't allowed with the free trial. And my one buddy that plays it religiously, she even recommended to do not like pay for the game until you have gotten everything you can out of the free trial, because afterwards it's like $17 a month.
Jeez, yeah.
And it's
that's a
like,
lot.
no thanks. Oh, get this! The thing that pissed me off the most when I looked at it is you actually have to pay like $30 to buy the game and then $17 a month afterwards to keep playing the game.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna play the free trial. I don't care about friends. I don't. It's not that important anymore. It's not that important.
It's not that important.
Not that important. What other games? What other games? Ooh. I have known nothing about this game, but I am intrigued. I'm intrigued. Kitsune, The Journey of Adashino. I want to play it.
I don't think I've heard of that.
Little Nightmares 3.
Oh, Little Nightmares, huh?
Little Nightmares 3.
I know
just
the first one is weird as hell, and I know the second one I think is just as weird as hell.
Yes. Also, I just
do
learned
like
this.
the art style. It's really cool.
Oh, I love it. And I just learned this information. Now it's yours too. So Supermassive Games, they made The Quarry, Until Dawn, and the Man of Medan series. The narrative games, super great, awesome, amazing, whatever. They're making a game for DBD. Right?
Oh yeah,
Casting of Frank Stone.
Isn't it the,
yeah,
Frank Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be amazing. But they are also the ones making Little Nightmares 3.
They're making Little Nightmares 3.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, apparently.
Are they bringing anyone from the originals back? So like the story or whatever is.
I have no idea. Not a clue.
Not a clue.
They apparently also helped make Little Nightmares 2. So that's fun. Also slated to come out soon-ish is Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Bro, I think aren't they supposed to I think they're doing a remake of the third game or fourth game. When he
I'm just reading alerts. I love you.
That's another good one. Is the Phantom Pain, if you've ever played that one, was a really good one.
I haven't played any of them.
Like, that was the first one I played. I've never played any of the other ones, but the Phantom Pain, I really enjoyed that. The stealth in that game is beautiful.
Fair enough.
Find 5 of these guys? Duel among the spider lilies. Okay.
I don't know any of these.
That's what these
Ooh! Silent Hill 2.
Ooh, that's pretty fun.
It's PS, PlayStation and PC exclusive though, so. Oh well.
Eventually it'll come out on Steam, right?
Yeah, PC.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did say PC.
Maybe if you listen to me. Sword Art Online, Fractured Daydream, Tales of Sekyu. And there's the casting of Frank Stone. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, man. I want to play it. I want to play it.
I hope it explores a lot of the entity and all that stuff. More lore on that.
So, I'm pretty sure, at least I heard, that it's less to explore the world of DBD and more to explore. I don't know, like, I don't know. I forget. Don't know where I was going. I'm
I
gonna.
don't know where I was going.
Oh, hi Togo, welcome back. I missed you. The casting. Frank. No. We're gonna find out. The casting.
I'm about to have a
Ooh.
duel with a stranger.
And it takes place in Oregon.
Not
Bubs,
Oregon.
hello. Is it chilly?
Oregon Trail.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Casting a Frank Stone website. Okay. Welcome to Cedar Hills. The shadow of Frank Stone looms over Cedar Hills, a town forever altered by his violent past. As a group of young friends are about to discover, Stone's blood-soaked legacy cuts deep, leaving scars across families, generations, and the fabric of reality itself. That's very Supermassive-esque. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, hold on. You are right. I concur. Or I don't know what the word I was looking for.
Right? Wow.
Okay, here, hold on. No, I gotta read all of it to make sense, okay? Bear with me. A mystery of cosmic proportions in the depths of an Oregon steel mill. Steel mill. The gruesome crimes of a sadistic killer spawns horrors beyond comprehension. Delve into the mystery of Cedar Hills alongside an original cast of characters bound together on a twisted journey when nothing is quite as it seems. Choose your fate. Every decision you make shapes the story and impacts the fate of the characters within it. Brimming with emotional gut punches and high-stakes horror, discover how a simple decision can become a truly heart-wrenching dilemma. I learned that the hard way when I played The Quarry. There was a moment when I was playing The Quarry when I had a decision to make, and I was like, "Oh, just look over there or look over there." And I looked one place, and immediately the character died, and I was like, "Never mind."
Oh no!
Like I changed my mind. And you're the moment you're waiting for. A world beyond the fog. Experience a never-before-seen look at the wider world of Dead by Daylight, brought to life with new levels of emotion, immersion, and intensity through Supermassive Games' cinematic storytelling. Filled with spine-chilling twists, this dark original tale is certain to haunt you long after it's over. Yeah.
It's talked about like
I mean, the pictures on the website, there's one of a girl holding onto like a door frame as she tries to not fall through this like portal looking thing, which could be the fog. And there's a picture of a fog-filled sky with hooks. Hooks. It's the entity. I just really hope that they like bring Frank Stone to DBD. I want to see where they mention the fog, though. If they even will mention the fog. I don't think they will.
Well, I mean, they did say cosmic horror stuff. That is straight up the entity for you.
It gets even more specific. The other title is A World Beyond the Fog. I just mean, like, I wanted to see if they would specifically mention the entity or the fog in the description, but I don't think they will, considering
it'll be like very like niche. Like if you go down this weird path, you'll find a book that like states just here and there, like I encountered something.
I know, I don't mean in the game. I mean like in the game description. the little teasers. Like, I wanted to see if they would mention it in there, but I don't think they would, because it would have...
I think it'll be in-game mostly.
Yeah, I feel like it would have
Is what I
more
would
of an
think.
impact in the game if it wasn't even mentioned. Because, I mean, that's
Yeah.
what the entity is, right? It's mysterious. It's all of that.
It's beyond our Oop. Fuck. I was too focused on like conversation that died in my doodle.
Hmm. Yeah, people are pretty sure that Dreadwolf is going to be released at the end of the year, and I am rabid. Foaming at the mouth.
I'm hoping it's at least pretty good.
I don't care if it's good or not. I want to play it. It
Fair.
could be the worst game in the world, and I would still love it.
That and Mass Effect 5 or 4.
4. Although 5 is coming.
5 is coming? They haven't even like done 4 yet.
No, well, because I mean, 1 through 3 is the trilogy, and then there's Andromeda, and then there's a 5th game coming for the trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, there's a 5th
For the
game in the
trilogy.
entire lineup, and it's the next game in the trilogy. If that makes sense. Although there's very, very little on that one. You want to know something that's really depressing?
Sure.
Because I am in college for video game design, and it's so fun watching every video game company laying off hundreds of people at once.
Yeah. And like they're like record profits. I'm like, you only got record profits because you laid off everyone.
Yeah. And it's like, to get a job at these companies was already hard, and now they're cutting all of those positions?
That and any story they had is literally out the door because whoever was making on it is like gone and like, all right, new people in. All right, this is what's happening. Go. And they're like, what?
As I'm gonna be a bit optimistic here and say that like a massive turnover could be good, depending.
Yeah.
If they wanted to like re-roll their dev team and get fresher eyes on the projects, that could be good and is a relatively wise technique. But if they're just cutting a bunch of people and rehiring them at lower wages because they can, no. No. And even if they were rehiring for those positions, it's still terrible because now the little baby devs that just got out of college are competing with like thousands of other people for those jobs. It's like, how am I supposed to compete with that? I was already struggling.
I think we're in currently the era of the indie game uprising because apparently those are what's in right now and succeeding over AAA studios.
Yeah.
Because like they're the like AAA studios are the ones that are laying off everyone and doing all this dumb bull crap.
Yeah.
While
I mean, I'm in an
game
indie studio and we're working on something for the summer, but you know, unless our studio gets big quickly, I still need somewhere else to work and make money. And
get a side hustle up, yeah. I'm just kidding.
So I'm working on
yeah.
2 now.
Sorry, I'm just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
I get it.
but it's like, I mean, it could be my Canadian perspective here, but the working environment is just so terrible this year.
No, it sucks here too. It really does.
Yeah,
You're not
that's
missing
fair.
much.
Like, ooh, it's so irritating. It's so depressing and very scary. Like last year, I was able to get a job, just barely, because and this year, it's almost impossible.
Makes you feel any better. I was waiting for 5 years to be an electrician apprentice, and I found out like a couple, I think a month ago, that I was waiting for nothing.
I know, I keep getting that with this one place, because last year I had applied to a dispensary, and they were like, oh yeah, great, because I live just down the road, right? Like, I'm a 5-minute walk from them. And they're like, perfect, great. I got my certification for them and all of that, and they were like, yes, and they were very much like, you are the choice, like, we'll call you in a week, stuff like that. And so I waited, and they were like, oh, call us if we don't call you. And so I would call them, and they're like, oh, we don't know yet. And it's like, okay, like,
And why did you say you know?
3 weeks. Oh, it gets worse. And then they were like, oh, we actually ended up going with somebody else for this role, but if you're still interested in like a month's time, call back and you'll be like the top choice. And it's like, all right, bet. So I did, and I called them, and they were like, okay, great. Like, they made it sound like if I called them, then they wouldn't even continue with the interviews. I would just be it immediately. And it's like, okay, great. Like, and then I called back, and they're like, okay, perfect. So we already had interviews scheduled, so we're just gonna finish those up, and then we'll call you in a week. And it's like, perfect. Never came. And then I called them again, and they're like, oh, we actually decided to go with somebody with more, like, retail experience. And it's just like, Jesus Christ, then why did you tell me that it was already a given? And then I'm getting another job elsewhere. But then there was this year, same time of the year, actually, funny enough, across this city, same brand that I had applied to.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, perfect, we want to schedule an interview with you. And it's just like, that's great. And it was really nice because every single application in this city has at least 1,000 other people.
Yeah. That's just, if you're in a city, job hunting is the problem. Because you're in a city, there's hundreds, thousands of people.
Oh, I know.
So it's...
And then I thought it was pretty much a given because I get there and I was one of the only people to actually show up to the interview. And she was like, oh yeah, we're hiring. Well, they weren't exactly hiring anymore because they just got a transfer that day or the day before to that location. And it's like, okay, that's fine. But they're like, oh, we're actually like hiring all new staff at a closer location to you. That's also being managed by the person that interviewed you for last year. And it's like, okay, that's great. I have more experience now that they wanted me to have. Perfect. And the other manager even had a glowing review about me. And just like, oh yeah, they're really great. They just didn't have enough retail experience. And it's like, that's fair. Now I do. So can I have a job? Never called.
Oh, can I have
It's been a month. It's like, okay.
So yeah, whenever I was going for a job, I always made it a fucking problem for them not like contact me. I was just like every week an email and a call, and they're like, "Please stop." I'm just like, "All right, so I don't have the job." No, I'm like, "Then tell me."
Yeah, I
So
hate
you're not
it.
wasting my time.
And everyone is like, oh, we want cover letters. And it's like, even when I put a cover letter on every single application, I still get nothing. I get nothing. It's like, wow, great. Thanks, guys. Ugh. I was actually very lucky that my mother happened into money this year because I had the deposit I needed to pay for my last year of college that I forgot about. I didn't have the money. It's funny because it's happened like 5 times now and I still don't get it.
I just keep forgetting I have to pay for this.
No,
I don't know
literally.
why I keep forgetting.
I have been in college for 4 years, soon to be 5, and I still keep forgetting about the summer deposit. And I just went to her. I was like, Mom, I forgot
Mommy,
that
I fucked up again.
money. So she paid it. And it's like, oh, thank fuck. So I'm gonna have to pay her back when I get my financial aid.
So me specifically, tomorrow, I think around 5, I'm actually gonna be heading to my parents' house to update my resume because there's a possibility with the company a town over is hiring for a specific position that starts out at $20 to $25 an hour.
Ooh.
And
But you need your resume.
yeah, I need my updated resume because most of everything that it's asking for, I have the experience in now. I just haven't updated my resume to state that. So I'm like, I'm not sending that in yet.
Oh, I love that.
But the reason I want to go for this is specifically it's just starting out at 20 to 25 somewhere in there.
Oh. That,
So
yeah.
that's a fat beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and within 6 to 18 months, I'll be a fully fledged HVAC tech. So
Dang.
that'll be bumping up to like 30 or something like shit like that.
Dang. Yeah, get that bag. Holy shit.
Yeah, so that he was banking, but you know, depression, like real life. Hey, don't get your hopes up just in case.
Yeah, I could always crash and
Yeah.
burn, so don't get too hopeful. And I was like, why?
Why does this world do this to me?
See, the world is cruel to me in similar ways,
The
but different
world is a
ways.
vampire.
And that I allow myself to get hopeful, and that's when it never works out.
Yeah, no. So right now I am like full on like, so if I pretend like, oh, this is shit, this is not gonna occur, it's gonna happen. You know, like reverse psychology of the universe. Like this just wants to give it to me.
You say it jokingly, but that actually is what happens to me. Like, both times I really wanted that dispensary job, didn't happen. And then the job I did end up getting last year, I didn't even care about it. I was like, oh, this is weird. I guess I'll apply. And it's the job I got. And it's like, okay.
So like I'm trying to like focus that feeling for this. Like I'm probably not gonna give it here.
Yeah, no, I actually forgot that I had applied to them. And so when they called me and they were like, oh, we're like the Disney show. And I was like, the what? Like, what are you talking about? Like,
The what?
our Disney store closed. Like, what are you talking about, Disney? And I'm like, oh, wait. I actually took the interview. I was like, yeah, I'm available now, but not knowing what it was for. It was after I hung up. Well, it's because these interviewers keep calling me immediately as I wake up, and it's just like, what do you mean? Like, Disney?
I'm asleep. Don't bother me.
I haven't been woken up by any of them, but they call me like 5 minutes after I've woken up. And it's like, I don't.
How do they know?
What are.
It's because you give them the time frame.
It's like,
I
what
like
are
that too. It's
words?
just like, how do I get over here?
Jump.
I ain't jumping, lady. The call of the void.
The void.
Jump into the abyss.
Embrace the fog.
No!
No!
I would rather die than embrace that fog.
Ow!
Okay, so I have to go over this way. So heckin' windy.
Heckin' windy.
So windy.
Heckin' windy.
Heckin' windy.
It was at that same Disney job that I accidentally swore at the HR rep.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. HR sometimes deserves it.
No, I mean, I didn't swear at her. It's because she called me for my my social insurance number, which is the Canadian version of the SSD. And so I could get paid properly.
Yeah.
And because I have a terrible memory, and I forgot where I put the paper that has my ASINT number on it. So I only remember very little of it, and I was like, okay, hold on, bear with me. We're gonna have to go through some variations to figure this out. And I got it wrong every single time because I was changing the wrong numbers, and then I figured it out, and I was like, oh shit, it's this. I'm like, I feel so bad because I screamed in her ear.
Shit!
And then it worked. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. It's at that same job that my PayPal got hacked into.
Oh, ain't that just lovely?
Oh, I know. I confused the help desk agent so badly because I was like, yo, so my PayPal got hacked into. And they're like, did you press any suspicious links? And I'm like, no, I'm very good about that. And they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, it's on you, buddies.
Yep, it's on your side.
And they were like, it's a business account, right? And it's like, nope, it's personal. Whoever did it made my account into a business account so they could take the money. I'm like, nope, it's mine.
It's my beautiful account.
It's mine now.
It's all hacked up and yuck.
Yarp,
Fix it, please.
yarp. My account is all gross now.
Right, we'll fix it right now.
I actually missed that job. The managers were the best.
Bow duel. I win. Sword style swap.
So what style?
What?
So what style?
That was so scary.
What about sword style?
Ooh, treasure chest. What do I get? It's mine. I found it first.
I want more grilled cheese. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about grilled cheese.
You got me thinking about that grilled cheese.
I'm thinking about grilled cheese. And I just had grilled cheese. I want more grilled cheese. I wish I had more I could put in the grilled cheese. Okay. Grilled cheese. What kind of cheese?
Pepper jack.
I don't have it enough to know what that tastes like.
Pepper jack. It's like mozzarella mixed with like diced peppers.
Oh, now I remember. Yeah, that's good cheese. It's a good
That's
cheese.
good cheese.
It's a good cheese.
It's good. Yum yums.
We have old cheddar. Not the greatest, but it's still good.
Some old cheddar.
Old cheddar. I actually don't like old cheddar, but that's all my mother eats. So
Mommy, don't eat old
yes,
cheddar.
Togo. We're talking about cheese. Togo, what's your favorite cheese?
And suffering.
Togo, what's your favorite cheese?
Another new
That's such a cop-out answer, Togo. All of them. Pick one.
I love all cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, blue cheese sucks.
Blue cheese-
I'm gonna die on this hill.
Blue cheese can go suck it. I don't care.
Yep, it's okay. I'm not the only one.
Nope,
Okay,
I hate blue cheese.
I thought I was about to fight for my life to tell you it tastes
Nope.
like paint chips. It's yuck.
Nope, it's gross. Anything. I'm even iffy with cheese, but I do not mess around about mold. I do not. Don't even tell me that it's edible mold. Nuh-uh. No mold is edible.
Mold is
Penicillin can suck it. No mold.
It does do that. It sucks up all the bacteria.
No.
That's why it's so good.
It's also mold.
Mold. It's moldy.
It's moldy. Penicillin is moldy.
It's very moldy.
I actually really don't like sharp cheddar. But only
Where's this guy at that I have to duel? Where is he? Oh, he's over here fishing.
I only don't like sharp cheddar because it's the only cheese that my mother buys, and I'm sick of it. I want like a good mozzarella, a good cheese period. And you know what I would kill for right about now? A super cheesy Domino's pizza, man.
Raw, double, triple cheese, like Domino's.
Yes.
When you pull the slice and it just oozes.
Well, okay, not even when it's like, not when it's like ooey gooey cheese. I'm talking about like when they make the pizza like a little too thick and it's like a really fluffy pizza with a ton of cheese on it.
Okay. The dyes of cheese overdose.
I love it.
Whoa, this guy's running crazy. All right.
Like,
I see you, man.
I always get thin pizzas, but if it's Domino's, that's a thick boy right there.
God, dick boy.
That's a thick boy right there.
Thickum cheese on him.
Domino's.
Price, god damn.
Domino's had a really strong comeback because I used to hate Domino's. Because that's all we ate when I was like 11. But I die for Domino's right now.
Like reversal here, Domino's was great as a kid, but then they changed a bunch of the recipes and stuff here, so now it's just super cheap, like
True.
real bad. Like
I feel like I'm still iffy on like Domino's pepperoni because that's what we got when I was a kid, was just pepperoni pizza. And I still don't like Domino's pepperoni pizza. But the cheese pizza and like their 6 cheese pizza, oh my god. The 6 cheese pizza single-handedly made me love feta cheese. Yes, Togo, I see your pineapple on pizza emoji and I am ignoring it.
oh, he's gonna charge again. Ooh, it's my end.
I don't like cooked fruit. That's what's wrong with pineapples. I'll eat raw pineapple all day, every day, and like any other fruit, but I don't like cooked fruit. I'm even iffy with apples and pie and stuff like that. Unless it's like a homemade apple pie that I made myself that I can make sure there are no skins or core in the pie, I won't eat it. Or I will and I'll be very mad about it. The sheer amount of commercial apple pies that I've had that have like the apple skins in them or like really hard pieces of the core and it's gross. Gross. Nasty. Yeah. You get it, Togo. You get it. This is making me want to play Genshin again.
Oh, the duel.
A little, but it's also the music, because it's, I mean, same style, same location.
I do really like the duels in this game.
Yeah.
Because you can't use any like ninja tools or anything like that. It's straight up.
Ooh. So is it
actual
like
duel.
is it like
No, this is really For Honor-y, this specific
Oh,
event where you're doing a
absolutely.
specific duel. Because
also
you have to time the blocks, dodge those like unblockables.
yeah.
Like it's different than the normal combat I was doing earlier. Duels are specifically meant to be cinematic, crazy, over the top.
Yeah. And
Yeah, right there was a parry. Like you have to hit LB right as like they do it.
Okay. And it definitely like it's cool because if it doesn't allow like your ninja stuff, then it's like,
Yeah,
even
it
if
doesn't allow
you,
for cheese quick endings. It's a drawn out duel to the very end.
I mean, story-wise, even if you try and be like an assassin throughout the game, it forces you to be a samurai in the duels.
yeah, because like yeah.
It's like no matter how hard you try to be something else, you will always be a samurai.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that cool.
Even if you turn on, like, even when you give it up to become like a ninja, pretty much,
Yeah.
you still
Still a
hold on
samurai.
to your values. I think this might be the last duel.
Oh,
Yeah, completed that one. Completed that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then I fight Kojiro, or whatever his name is. Lead me, wind.
no.
This may be my final duel before. Ooh! Don't fall, horsey. Ooh!
Are they Skyrim horses?
No.
Lame.
This is not a Skyrim horse, I'm afraid.
Lame.
Lame. If it can't climb up a mountain, it's a shit game.
Yeah. Easy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Easy. Oh.
Let's see. I want to look cool for this duel. Let's see.
It's the last one. You gotta
No.
celebrate.
No, it's the second to last one.
Never mind. Don't.
I want my straw hat.
Ow.
Doing my thieves' reps. Oh yeah, I'm all fashioned up now. Oop, someone's behind me. Ignore them.
Clear. The condensation.
Now this is a lovely view.
Yeah, that is nice. The smoke in the background.
Yeah, it's like a lot of cloud cover. I'm like, I can't see the sun.
No, I mean to the right.
unfortunately.
And she's like, oh, this is beautiful. The smoke billowing in the distance.
Oh yeah. That town's on fire. The Mongols take no, or I mean, they do take prisoners.
No, clear.
The secluded lighthouse.
Condensation.
I'll come free this area shortly after. Kill enemies without healings for that bonus. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. However, I need to duel this guy before I go.
Condensation. That's my current favorite line. And I will not stop saying it.
Run, horsey, run. I like how its front legs look when it runs. It looks so janky.
It
in a weird way.
can't be as janky as Assassin's Creed horses are.
Fair.
Their faces freak
it's
me
this
out.
Duel. It's this duel.
What duel?
So I like how artistic it is. Look at when you run.
Oh my god, I love that. I would die for that particle effect.
This is madness. You're not a warrior, just a murdering dog. That's the spirit.
You're just a
Ah,
dog.
Isekai.
How do you
I've been
know?
looking forward. Oh yeah, the final battle between you and your uncle is just like this. You
Uncle.
go back to where your father's grave is, and like there's a bunch of red leaves on the ground. And it's like this.
Oh.
Because he has to take you down because you broke your samurai code and you became a dishonorable ninja. So like he has to like put you down, and you're like, I don't want to die. I mean, I think you're actually given the choice if you just submit and let him kill you, or you actually don't want to die. And you
One of them's
fight 'em.
honorable. Dun, dun, dun.
Ow.
I know. Oops. No, you know what food would be really, really good right now? Burritos. Oh. Hmm. Ooh, yes. Togo! What are you up to? Togo, I miss you. What you watching on YouTube,
Ooh.
Togo?
That was a fierce duel. My hands are sweaty after that one. Whoop.
You're doing great, DJ. I believe in you. His burritos are the greatest, Togo. Of course you're craving them. Also, you're welcome. If I have to suffer, you do too. It's the way friendship is.
The duel has come to an end.
Ah!
Duel under the autumn leaves.
You did great. I'm so proud of you, DJ.
The samurai.
Samurai.
Where's this duel at? So unfortunately, that's where I'll need to save.
Aww, DJ.
My final duel with this Gojira will have to wait because I have to go meet up with some friends. It's a pleasure talking with you, Miss Jester Beans,
Yeah.
but I must go.
Bye, TJ.
You can party with all your streamer buddies here without.
Bye, DJ.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's see. Exit game, yes.
Get out of here. Oh, he did get out of here. Oh, Togo, I'm afraid that's where I'm gonna have to cut the stream as well. I mean, I could stay a little longer. I don't know. To go. I mean, I don't have anywhere to be, but also I'm terrible at keeping up a conversation. Don't I know it? Oh. You said it. I just agreed. Can't be mad at me for agreeing with you. I love you too, Togo. You're the best. Ah, it's true, Togo. You don't believe me? Jamini Bobini. Tisk tisk, Togo. Oh, no! No! Ah! There we go. Everything's right in the world. Togo! That's so mean! Didn't know you had it in you. Be a little meanie bobini. I don't know. I'm making noise, man. I'm just making noise. Eh. Eh. Oh, I want to start the lighting, but I'm scared. Go, I'm scared. but Togo, I'm scared. Scared. Oh, Togo, you can't be proud of me for bare minimum to go. Da, 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 da. Go. You silly goober, Taco. So, like, I started watching Baby Reindeer. I am uncomforted. Have you watched Baby Reindeer, Togo? Togo, you are very normal. Actually, weirdly normal. A lot normaler compared to Monk and I. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. What are you screaming about, Togo? You silly goober, Togo. Mock's busy at the moment. She's just hanging out. Trust me. I want my wifey here if I could. But she's busy. I mean, even if she wasn't busy, she'd be playing a game that I just introduced her to anyway, so. Toko, not in chat. God. Keep it PG. What? I would love to respond to that, Toko, but unfortunately I have no idea what you said. That's a vibe. Oh? Uh-huh. Yes, PG as in rating. Oh, okay. Ah, just the kind of chaos I should have come to expect from you, Togo. I don't know why I didn't think otherwise. Good, you should. I'm proud of you, Togo. I think your brain expanded to 3 times sizes with that one. Da, 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 da. I'm waiting for Spotify to load up so I can find some unlicensed music. I want a burrito too. You should get a burrito. What's a good burrito place by you? There's just one really good burrito place by me. They have really, really good burritos. Oh, my favorite burrito place? Best burritos in the whole world. Y'all don't have like a Burrito Boys or Fat Bastards? Mucho Burrito? Chipotle? Quesada? Qdoba? Qdoba is the best burrito place. Chipotle is really... I haven't tried Chipotle, but I have heard it's... Qdoba. Get Qdoba. Qdoba. Qdoba, Qdoba, Qdoba. Oh. Well, what did you have? This Qdoba, they have... Fajita cheese? God, I love... Well, I mean... Yeah, no kidding, Toko. But what was in the burrito? Oh my god, refried beans are the best thing in the world. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Togo! I have a chat up! You can see yourself commenting! Oh my god, why are there so many ads? Ah. There we go. Whew. That's loud. Duh. I don't know how loud that is in comparison to me in the stream, but How's the volume balance, Togo? Cool. Bet. Ugh. I bet go snap, crackle, and pop. Oh no. It was a little too quiet for my taste, so I'm not gonna lie. I mean, probably. Well, no, I had a lot of ice cream today. I don't need milk. I already had my dairy intake. Chocolate and vanilla. I kind of forgot that we had ice cream for a bit, so I didn't have any ice cream for a little while, and then I made up for that, let's just say. Ugh. Ice cream in a cone is slightly better than cheese. If it's mozzarella cheese, or like melty cheese, it's kind of better than ice cream in a bowl. At least the only reason I've been eating ice cream at all is because we had cones, so. In a bowl, yeah. What else would you eat it with? I don't always have ice cream cones. Togo. 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 You concern me greatly. And forks don't? What do you do when it melts? Huh, Togo? It melted. What next? No! You use a spoon and you eat your melty ice cream. You're just as bad as Mock. Why can't I have any normal ice cream eating friends? You eat it with a fork. Mock waits until it like fully melts and then drinks it like a soup. Why can't I have any normal ice cream eating friends? I hate it here. Mom, I want to go home. I just want one person that eats ice cream normally. Please. Mom, I'm scared. What are you oohing at? You're the one that eats ice cream with a fork. It's not normal. I can't argue with that, but it's still scary nonetheless. I hate it here. Hi, Go. Go, can you please agree with me? Go. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I have to ask this question. I have to be very specific. How do you eat your ice cream? Okay, but like, what's your go-to? Cone, bowl, and if bowl, spoon, fork, soup? How do you eat it? That's what. Taco, are you seeing this? I just want one friend. I just want one friend that eats ice cream normally. Please. Pogo eats it with a fork. Mock waits until it melts and drinks it like a soup. I wanna go home. It is weird, Togo. Togo, what's the answer to the question? Togo! Yeah, Togo would be like pineapple on pizza. Togo over here. Togo has me concerned. Togo! Togo over here making me evaluate my entire friendship. I'm kidding, I love you, Togo. But you're on thin ice! Togo! Nice. Making me scared for my safety over here, Togo. But enough about Togo's weird preferences. How are you, Go? How have you been? What have you been up to? Oh, whoop. Go. Are you enjoying the new season? Togo doesn't know gamer lingo, go. You're gonna have to be a bit gentle. Hmm. Yeah, so far on TikTok I've seen a lot of mixed reviews for the new season. That's all you're liking it, you still don't have cozy chomps. I'm currently doing the shading on this bitch. Once I get everything in, it'll look more like that. But until then, I'm giving Togo a heart attack, making her think I'm doing blackface. But it's fun giving Togo a heart attack, so I mean... I mean, it doesn't help that I started with the face and immediately drew half of it, or filled half of it in with the shade. There we go. Silly Togo. Ooh. My back hurts so much. Oh. It's the gathering of forgetful people. I love it here. I like that. Oh! When the dry eye hits. Blue! I love the color blue. Goat, what's your favorite color? Gogo, what's your favorite color? Ooh, blue and black. I had a beta fish that was blue and black. It was very cute. Togo, what's your favorite animal? Of the many. You're thinking about raccoons after yesterday, aren't you? I know you, Togo. Ta-da! And that's how you do lighting. E. Ugh. And done. Woo. I think that is a time of any to call it and let my poor back rest. Have a good night. Have a good night, Togo. Have a good night, Goat, if you're still here. Have a good night to everyone else. Bye-bye.